Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and like I've said before, and I'm going to say it here again, you do not go missing in certain parts of the world. In certain parts of the world, when you are taken or when someone steps into your domain, it's over. It's over. You don't go missing in Jamaica, okay? This young lady, 27-year-old Toshyna Patterson, and the 10-month-old baby, Sarayah Paulwell, they went quote unquote missing in Jamaica. Now, this guy, he's supposed to be a politician in Barbados, in Jamaica, Philip Paulwell. Philip Paulwell. Now, he's saying that she was a side situation and it was not something that was permanent, but a baby came from it and he believes it's his baby, and those were words he told to his long-term person he was with, Leoda Bradshaw. Now, he told this to Leoda, and it seems as though she didn't take that news very well. That's how it seems. Now, Leoda Bradshaw is a U.S. Navy officer, and she's also an attorney. And you know, there's some people that they think they could never get cheated on. They think that they have so much to offer that, oh no, you wouldn't dare cheat on me. Like I say to you, the people who listen, you must understand human nature, and you must understand the humans that carry the Y chromosome, the nature of that particular species. Okay, you must understand it, and you wouldn't walk around after you've come to an understanding. You don't walk around saying, oh, he wouldn't cheat on me. Those words will not leave your mouth. Now, they're thinking that they found burnt remains, okay, of Toshyna Patterson, the 27-year-old. They're thinking that they found burnt remains, and now they need to be identified. But in the meanwhile, the U.S. Navy officer was taken in to custody. Leoda Bradshaw, she's the mother of one of Philip Paulwell's children. She was taken into custody in Jamaica. I don't know, well, she may be Jamaican, but she's naturalized in the U.S. She got her education in the U.S. She made her money in the U.S., but she happened to be in Jamaica because they have her in person, and she has been arrested, and other people involved, other guys involved, they called her name. Okay, so she is an accused murderer, U.S. Navy officer. She is an attorney, and now an accused murderer. Okay, accused. And we have to wait to see how this develops. But please, ladies, please, once you are dealing with a relationship, once you are dealing in a relationship, you need to get your mind straight. It's not what you think it is. It is not going to be what you think it is. And if it lasts long, someone has got to be a doormat, so to speak, like a robot. And to think that you can subdue the urgings and the proclivities of a male. It's sad. It's really sad that you can think that way. It's really sad. Now, this guy, Philip Paulwell, it doesn't seem as though any spotlight is on him. Nothing is being said about him. But in the meanwhile, this young mother of his child is presumed to be deceased. The child is presumed to be deceased. It's all being said, but it hasn't been said by the authorities in Jamaica as yet, because you know they're gonna need to do the DNA and that kind of stuff before they actually say yes, it is Toshyna, and yes, it is Sarayah. They need to do whatever due diligence they need to do, but it's being said all over Jamaica that they are deceased. And this one here, the U.S. Navy officer and attorney, now accused murderer, you know, like I say, sometimes they come with a resume that they think that a man is not going to cheat on them. You know, that's how I feel about that. And in the meanwhile, they may be gone, and it is alleged that they're gone, deceased. And they picked up the 3 guys and the Navy, the U.S. Navy officer that works out of the United States of America. They are four of them are in custody, and it's a sad ending. It's a sad ending, but I cannot even lie to you and say I had hoped that it would have been different. It's not a matter of hoping. It's not a matter of praying. Not for me. I look things straight on, and I understand that this is the earth, and the people on the earth are challenged in many ways. And I know that if you go missing in certain parts of the world, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. And one part of that world is Jamaica. Okay? Jamaica. If you go missing in Jamaica, it's not a good outcome. Okay? So I guess to the families, oh my God, what do you say to her family? You know, and young people, stop making mistakes, stop getting into situations that there's a situation already going on. But I know that nothing I say can change anything, so I don't even bother with it. All I say to you is study the Y chromosome, study the nature of the human, study it, do some course. There are scientific books out there on this particular thing that I'm talking about. There's actually science about it. Study the nature of the human being, study the nature of the Y chromosome, study it. Do not try to tame a beast. Do not try. You're gonna think you can tame an animal, a wild animal. Go right ahead and think that you can spritz cologne and put on a nice smile or have some sort of nice resume and think you can tame something. Go right ahead. Do not let me stop you, but let it be said that I have been here telling you all this time. It's just temporary. It's just temporary. And if you stay, if it lasts, you have to ignore your higher self. You have to become like a robot. You have to one of the people, if it's 2 in the relationship, someone has to become a robot. Sherry Veronica.